Welcome to Friends and Fiction. 4 New York Times bestselling authors, endless stories. Novelists Mary Kay Andrews, Kristin Harmel, Kristy Woodson Harvey, and Patti Callahan Henry are 4 longtime friends with more than 70 published books between them. Together, they host Friends and Fiction, with author interviews and fascinating insider talk about publishing and writing, to highlight and support independent bookstores. They discuss the books they've written, the books they're reading now, and the art of storytelling. If you love books and you're curious about the writing world, you're in the right place.
Ho, ho, ho. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the holiday edition of the Friends and Fiction Show. I am your host today, Mary Kay Andrews.
I'm Kristy Woodson Harvey.
I'm Kristin Harmel.
I'm Patti Callahan Henry.
I'm Meg Walker.
And I'm Ron Block.
And this is Friends and Fiction, 4 New York Times bestselling authors, endless stories to support indie bookstores, authors, and librarians. Welcome to our holiday office party.
Woo!
Buckle up, y'all, because we have a lot of reindeer games in store, a trivia game, a round of Name That Tune, a lightning round. And Meg, what else do we have?
Well, can we just take a second here to admire everyone's ugly sweaters? I mean, I wish we were live so we could gather votes from the studio audience, but on whose is the best, or would that be the worst? So let's take a look. Patti, show us what you got.
All right. I know that it's really sexy, and I don't want anybody to freak out, but
Chest hair is so gross, Patti. Oh,
so hairy.
It's so in right now.
And I have to. I wish I had have a gold chain to go with it.
Nice.
yes!
Boom.
Nailed it.
Are those llamas?
Those are llamas on my
Pajamas.
chest.
On your pajamas. All right, MK.
Okay, well, I've got Sequin Santa, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, he looks like he was made with puffy paint. He's so
I think he's
cute.
kind of cute, Kathy.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Less ugly, more cute. All right, Kristy.
Okay, so I have really like a full outfit reveal here. Salt's here too for the reveal. So this is a little onesie, and it looks just like, an elf costume.
there.
Salt loves it.
Shopping. Elf
With a
costume,
guest star.
costume. But if you notice the little emblem here, this is a Buc-ee's special, and so the hood is a beaver, and I have a beaver tail too.
So awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
For anyone
Patti,
else?
wait, I love
Patti,
the
you
one
have,
tooth. The one.
Right.
1, 2.
Yeah,
Buck
just
tooth,
one,
buck
just
tooth.
one big tooth. Yeah,
I
yeah.
For
think
anyone
you
out
guys
there
are-
in TV land who doesn't know what Buc-ee's is,
Look it
Yeah,
up.
so Buc-ee's is a gas station with really clean bathrooms. That is true. And like everything that you can think of.
And usually like 100 gas pumps.
A
Right.
onesie.
And every flavor beef jerky known to man.
And
That's
things
really
that are hard to
excellent.
find, like that maple candy that like my husband likes. They have that. They had a whole Christmas section this year. So it was really hard
It's
to
a
narrow it
city.
down.
It's a city of a
It's a city.
Buc-ee.
But if anyone wants their own Buc-ee's onesie, if we're doing like a fit check, I think this one runs a little small. I think this is an adult medium, and I think it runs a little small and short. So you might want to size.
not true to size. Noted.
You might want to size up, and I'm sure it'll hold up really well to washing. I can't wait.
I imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great.
All right, Kristin, let's see what you got.
So I know that the assignment was ugly Christmas sweater, but mine is a beautiful Christmas sweater because look who's on it. It's Patti and Kristy and Kathy. They're on the sleeves. They're on the back. And I love that I've got Patti on each shoulder because it's like, as Patti was saying earlier, like good Patti and bad Patti. So anytime I need to make a decision, I
Angel
just
and
say,
devil.
what do you think, double Patti? What do you think, Angel Patti? And like
We
the
all have an
decision is made.
opinion.
Yeah.
Kristen, where did you pick that up?
This was an Amazon special, produced in China. I mean, I'm surprised that you don't think you could just pick it up in your local Walmart or your local Buc-ee's, like
I
as
thought
is.
that you
but,
could. That's why I was
you
asking.
know.
Or your local Barnes and Noble.
Yes.
I would also like to express my regret. Yeah, Barnes and Noble would be the perfect place for it. I'd like to express my regret that it only allowed me to put 3 faces on it. Otherwise, Ron, Meg, and Sean also would have made an appearance. But I had to choose, and Evil Patti told me these 3.
She is throwing me under the bus.
I think it should have your face, and then we sell it in the Friends and Fiction merch store.
Hilarious.
There you go.
Coming your way next.
That makes me want to put whiskey in my teacup.
Christine looks pretty next level, I gotta tell you.
Coming soon, the Kristin Harmel Easter sweater at Friends and Fiction storefronts near you. Yeah.
All right, Ron, I think you have something special on too.
Well, I thought I had it this year over everybody, but then I see these and I'm like, whatever. So this is like the garbage pail sweater because it's a dinosaur.
Stop.
Garbage because you throw everything in it. Thing, and he's eating the Christmas tree. But then you get to see the scales from the dinosaur back, and you get a little Christmas cheer.
Sparkle, sparkle.
That is really something.
I really like it.
Meg,
You
show
can't
us
just sit
yours.
around and get
I think I'm
stoned.
in the MKA camp. It's more cute than ugly.
Yeah, yours is cute.
Oh,
I
I
love
love
that.
that.
This is like a pom-pom nose. My
He's very cute.
yeah, my daughter saw me before I came on the air, and she's like, "What are you wearing?"
I can tell you right now by looking at this screen of 6, and Sean's not on the screen, but we saw his dinosaur sweater. Is if anybody lit a lighter around us, we go up, all 6 of us, in a bonfire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this much polyester. And
Yeah. Do not smoke near us.
I have faith that Angel Patti would save me from that bonfire. She promises. Yeah.
Be careful which way you tilt your head.
Okay, now we gotta get moving right along.
Okay.
We need to remind everybody to check out all the fun things we have going on in our Friends and Fiction community at friendsandfiction.com. There you'll find our show schedule, details on upcoming in-person events, links to our bookshop.org page, to the award-winning Friends and Fiction official book club with Brenda and Lisa, to our merch store and our newsletter sign up. In other words, if you want to know more about anything Friends and Fiction offers, and there's a lot, be sure to check out friendsandfiction.com.
Kristy.
Oh my gosh, y'all! I'm so sorry. I'm like looking at the game down here.
Cheater! Don't look at the game.
Pencils down and no looking ahead.
Can we please check out our Friends and Fiction Endless Stories newsletter on Substack. You can read all our free weekly posts on the Substack website or app. And if you subscribe, each new post will land in your inbox so you never miss a thing. The basic newsletter is free, but for paid subscribers, we offer incredible extra content, digging deeper dives with all our weekly show guests, plus monthly roundtable discussions between the 4 of us and our author friends, and live Ask Me Anything sessions where paid subscribers can hop on a private Zoom with us. And who wouldn't want to? I mean,
you don't have to just have me on your shoulder. You can actually.
Yeah, beavers and dinosaurs and llamas. Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah. So the paid subscription is just $5 a month. And as a reminder, if you enjoy tuning in to our weekly Friends and Fiction interviews and get to crash our office party like this is a really big way that you can support us for basically the cost of a cup of coffee. If you're me, it's about half a cup of coffee, but yeah. You can always start free and upgrade. Check us out at friendsandfiction.substack.com.
And don't forget about the Friends and Fiction 2025 subscription box. It's available only through our friends at Oxford Exchange. For one all-in price, you get 3 separate shipments in 2025, in March with Patty's new book, in May with Kristy's, in June with Kristin's. Plus, in the first mailing, you'll get some exclusive gifts, a Friends and Fiction friendship bracelet and a car magnet that are only available in this bundle. So visit Oxford Exchange now and order yours.
It's a great holiday gift.
Well, and you don't want to see somebody else with that friendship bracelet and be like, that's not fair. You could.
Where's mine?
Yeah.
Where's mine? Okay. let's dive in. Who's ready for games?
I love games.
Oh, we
Okay.
didn't even get to see the pretty on my arm. See, like,
Oh,
the
Patty.
and-
Pretty on my
that's
arms, though.
gorgeous.
Oh, another Patty.
Yeah, there. You guys are everywhere. I
Patty,
can't-
you're all over
Yeah.
her.
On the wrist.
Yeah. Oh, here's Kristy.
Oh, you
Here we
guys.
go.
I really like that picture of me too. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, if I was going to kiss up to you guys to win the contest, I at least needed to put pretty pictures.
You
on
got
it.
they're on your biceps.
Yes.
Patty and Kristy.
Pretty hard to beat.
It was the gun show. The gun show.
Exactly.
Okay. Now it's time for our very own version of Name That Tune that we're going to rename Finish Those Lyrics. Damn it.
Okay.
I'm going to read a line of song lyrics from a well-known Christmas song. I might sing some. I don't know.
Please.
I'd rather you sing them.
Yes.
Please, Ron, treat us to your dulcet tone.
Careful what you ask for. Our 4 contestants have to buzz in and then tell us what words come next in the song. Meg will tally the results.
Wait, do we just call out the next words, or do we
I think
actually have to
so.
like?
Yeah.
Wait, I meant to send y'all jingle bells to jingle in as your buzzer, but
You
Have
suck.
all those
Ran out of
Songbirds
time.
Songbirds whistles still left over. I think I ordered like 50 of them, so I could have sent y'all those. We could have
all
whistled.
right.
It's all right.
Well,
My
let's just
granddaughter got a
go
hold
with
of
it
that
out.
whistle, and it's in a landfill.
Okay, here's the first song.
So we're just going to start singing, right?
Okay. But like after you start singing, like after you sing your part, and then we start singing.
Yep.
Yeah.
If we know it.
It's so
Okay.
fun. I'm so excited. Okay.
Okay. You know Dasher and Dancer.
And Prancer and Vixen.
Comet
Comet
and Cupid and Donder and Blitzen.
Okay, so you know it.
Recall the
The
most famous reindeer.
Oh.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Patty's doing runs like Mariah Carey back there.
I know, right?
Oh.
All right, correct
Presenting.
answer is Comet and Vixen. I heard a Prancer in there. He's
Yeah.
not in the first line, but all right.
Comet and Vixen.
Maybe that was
Comet
me.
and Vixen.
I think I
That was
call
me.
that a
I thought
tie.
it was, Dasher and Dancer and
And
Prancer.
Comet and
Prancer.
Vixen.
No,
Oh,
I
I
think
thought
it's
it was Prancer.
Prancer and Vixen and Comet and Cupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Comet and Cupid. And
Someone
Not
messed
according
up.
to what I looked up.
I'm pretty darn sure about that.
I
Pretty darn
looked it
sure,
up.
So that was me.
That's what I sang too. So
all right.
My goodness.
I think
Well,
somebody missed the answer.
ladies
Kate.
and gentlemen, that presenting the Friends and Fiction Singers. And next up will be the Friends and Fiction Dancers. Okay.
we don't know who those are, but
They're expected to show up at any time.
Yes.
I have it all in my
There she
head.
is, right in the
It's all
middle.
in my head.
Right in the middle.
All in my head. Okay, here's the next song. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride.
Something Fanny, somebody.
I don't know.
I've never heard
I mean,
that.
I know
lyric
that
in single
song,
bells.
and like I felt like I've always done the like dashing through the snow in a one horse open sleigh. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
This
is
is
it
the
day or
second
two
verse. A
This
day
is
or
the
two
second
ago.
verse. Yeah.
ago? Okay, I don't know.
I take a ride with
And
Fanny,
soon,
somebody. Fanny,
Miss
is her
Sally
Fanny in there?
Bright. The answer is Miss Sally Bright.
Sally, not
And soon Miss
Maybe
Sally
it's a
Bright
good upgrade though.
was seated by my side.
I do not. I don't think I've ever heard that.
I wouldn't.
Okay, so here we go.
I think that's the part I hum through.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I had always heard Fanny too. I had never heard Sally, but
That's
That's
funny.
funny.
that's
All right.
okay.
Next.
Man, you guys are killing me. With little tin horns and little toy drums.
Mhm.
Time
Dum,
comes.
dum, dum. I think something like that.
What was it, Kristen?
Rudy
I okay.
and
You
Mommy
should know
Tum
about
Tum.
me that I always, if I think I know the lyrics, I'm wrong like 90% of the time. So like I say something that sounds like the lyrics, but it's not actually right. So I
But
said.
that's when
Rudy
you have to
Toot
just sing with confidence.
Toot. And
That's right.
I did. Devil Patty told me to. But
You
Rudy
win that
Toot
one.
Toots
Rudy Toot Toots.
and Rummy Tum Tums. That's
And
what I
Yeah.
thought it
Tum
was.
Tums,
All
yeah.
right.
You can't not
Mhm.
smile when you say those words.
That's when the songwriter was like, I don't know what goes next. We'll just switch some sounds.
Throw throw this in.
It was the same songwriter who designed our sweaters. So
Right.
Yeah. He'd had a couple bottles of jingle juice before.
yeah,
A
a little bit of eggnog on that
As
one.
one does.
Or a lot. Okay, ready?
Mhm.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me.
Please have snow and mistletoe. I'm under the tree.
Woo! 100%.
Good job.
All right, now
100%.
who can tell us what movie that's from?
Find me.
No.
What? I don't know.
No,
Do you know what movie that's from?
Mm-mm.
No.
Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I know that because of you. I watched that movie last Christmas and I texted all of you and said, I had no idea where that song came from, but obviously it fell back out of my head. But yes,
And all of ours too. This is like when I text y'all and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm watching the best new show. And y'all are like, we all watched it a year ago. And told you about
Have you heard of Ted Lasso?
have you heard of Friday Night Lights?
I almost texted y'all to be like, Shrinking is so good. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not gonna do it.
That's so good.
I
It
watched
is so good.
Tom and I binged all of Man on the Inside with Ted Danson.
Loved it.
Loved it too. So
I haven't
good.
seen it
I
yet.
haven't
One
watched
sitting. Boom,
Oh, it's good.
done.
Okay, I have to watch that. Ron, I just want to take a moment to shout out, rest
Yes.
in peace, Henry Bendel.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Henry Bendel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
I
I
just
have a
go
new
into that
bookstore
store.
mug.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
Yeah, from my neighborhood bookstore, the Bookbird.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Very
All right, Ron.
Okay, next up.
Plug too, by the way.
And fun fact to go with this is the person who made this most famous just turned 80.
I know who that is. I know. I
Yep.
know.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Jingle
This is
bells
how-
ring and
Yeah.
jingle bell
Jingle bell
ring,
ring.
dancing and prancing
Princeton in Jingle Bell Square.
in the
frosty
frosty air.
air.
All right.
The right
All right, but who sang it? Who was the one that had the first big hit with it?
Don't know.
Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee.
Brenda Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, Brenda Lee.
Yep.
Loved it. That used to come on in the bar where I waited tables, and I would just be so happy.
Aw.
Dancing around at
cute.
Christmas time.
That's when you know. That's when you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, this one. Whew. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright.
Yuletide carols being
Carols
sung by a
By the
choir
choir.
and folks dressed
I think
up
it-
like Eskimos.
I think the next one, tiny tots with their eyes all aglow.
Winner.
We'll find it hard to sleep tonight.
They
Winner.
know
Ah, is that right?
One.
Amazon is
Right.
right. Kristy
Awesome.
won that one.
Who had the biggest hit with this song? Do you all know?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
God, you have so much trivia,
Nat King-
Kathy.
Bing
King
Nat
Cole.
King Cole.
Nat King Cole.
Oh, I
like
love
them
them.
all.
Yeah. I know it because I did this part of it.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better. I'm just like, wow, she's really good.
And the name of the song is called the Christmas song, by the way.
It's beautiful. It's
Yep.
one of my favorites.
It's a
And,
good-
and our rendition of it, I think, really will
Oh.
stick into my
Well,
You know what everybody out
Look
there
out,
right
Nat
now
King
is
Cole.
saying? Thank God they write.
Don't
Don't
quit
quit your day job, girls.
Okay, here's the last of the finish those lyrics. Okay, Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say.
But the
Something
something and the
Children
children
know how we
we
came to life that day.
He was made of.
Snow and the children know how we came to
There
life.
we go.
That's it. There you go.
The
All right,
good-
do you know who sang this?
Excellent singing, Ron. Oh, sorry.
You all know who had this big hit?
No?
For our lives.
Well, he
Ah,
did, yeah, Burl Ives too, but originally Gene Autry.
I did not know
Oh.
that.
Oh.
I did know that.
Country.
I'm going to have to listen to all these versions. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we have a moment for my commitment to this hood?
Yeah.
I just can't look away from the tooth.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the nuggets.
You know, the,
Yeah, Kristy, how dare you not bring enough beaver nuggets for the whole class?
I can't hear that word without just feeling like I need to blush.
Yeah, exactly.
The nearest Buc-ee's to me is like 80 miles away, but I might have to get in a car and go buy one of those.
You might
I have one right near me.
Oh, look, you guys, he's wearing a Santa hat too. Oh, I think it's meant to like really cover your face. Oh,
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
You're like Mushmouth from Fat Albert with the hat that comes down over his face.
Do it again. Can you see out of it?
You need eye holes in
Oh,
there.
somebody screenshot that.
I'm not sure that this is the most well-made.
No.
It's hilarious.
Oh, we need a screenshot of that though.
All right. Now we have another game. It's time for a rousing round of book-themed Christmas trivia. Once again, contestants buzz in, or in this case, shout out if you think you know the answer. And Ron will tally the results this time.
Wait, who won last time? Tied up?
I didn't tally. I fell down on the job.
Oh man.
The true
I'm going
meaning
to go with Kristy. I really think Kristy came
Yeah, I
in
think she
hot.
kind of nailed all
Yep.
of them.
She did.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys, because since I know like none of the next round, I really need that ego boost.
Kristen wins best faker of all the lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh
the
no,
Hunger
I knew them all except for the one that we got wrong with Kristy.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right. Here we go. Which children's classic is set in a land where it's always winter but never Christmas?
Narnia.
You forgot to buzz.
You said just shout it out.
No, Penny, what is Narnia?
Oh, yeah.
This ain't
Sorry,
Jeopardy.
you didn't phrase it.
Well, the classic is called The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but yes.
There it is. All right. Number 2. In the Harry Potter books and movies, and I told Sean he could come on screen if none of you guys know the answer to this one, because I think
know it.
someone must know.
I know.
In the Harry Potter books
I
and
think I
movies, what does Mrs. Weasley famously make for Christmas?
No idea.
I buzz. I think that she makes sweaters. Doesn't she make like jumpers, sweaters for the kids? Am I wrong?
Yes, no, you're right. Wrong.
Oh, okay.
She knits handmade jumpers as Christmas gifts for her family and friends.
Oh, so cute, Mrs. Weasley.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Weasley, what a good egg.
But Sean says he didn't know it.
but are they as beautiful as this?
No.
You know, I don't
No.
think Mrs. Weasley had a silk screening machine.
I don't think she made this.
I don't think she had a lot of polyester.
No.
But you guys, didn't she have magic? No, wait, that was her children. I don't know.
I doubt she would have wasted
No,
it on that.
Surely a wizard could whip this up.
All right. A lot of you will know this one. This 1985 book was turned into an animated Christmas movie of the same title, starring Tom Hanks.
Buzz,
Kristy.
the Polar Express.
Oh, yes.
All right.
I didn't know that one.
All right.
Though I have grown old, the bell still rings for me as it does for all who truly believe.
Oh,
I
it's
love
so
that.
sweet,
I
isn't
love that book. So
I do
sweet.
too.
All right. What's the name of the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale that's been brought to life in operas, ballets, and even loosely inspired Disney's Frozen? Patty, are you raising your hand? Yes.
Yes. The Snow Queen.
Yes.
Good job.
I was
I was
thinking
thinking
you
it
said
was
you
the
didn't
Ice
know any of them. Okay. I skipped one. Which novel opens with the lines, "Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents"?
Buzz.
Kristen. Oh, is that Kristy?
It was me.
Who
Little
buzzed?
Women. Little Women.
Awesome.
Oh.
Correct.
I was like, wait, right?
that is right. Yeah.
I was like, I do know that one.
I didn't know that. I had to look that one
I
up.
wouldn't have known that either.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I haven't read that book in so long. I would not have remembered that, except someone was posting about it on Instagram the other day. She only reads it.
See?
So,
See,
yeah.
things stick in your young brain. We would have seen that and would have gone.
Okay. Which poem by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow includes the lines, "The words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men"?
I do not
I
know.
don't know.
I don't know either.
No one?
No.
No one? Hmm.
It's "I heard the bells on Christmas Day."
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course.
All right. This I feel like is kind of a trick question. What is the full title of the book that inspired Tchaikovsky's Christmassy ballet?
I mean, I just want to say Nutcracker.
Yeah.
But
Cracker sweet?
I don't know.
But there's an "and," the Nutcracker and.
The Mouse King.
Correct, Kristy.
Oh, good job,
Thank you.
Kristy.
Coming in hot.
She Googled it.
I swear I did not. I swear I have not Googled it. If I had Googled, I would have gotten some more of these.
All right. The Greatest Gift was the name of the short story which inspired what beloved Christmas movie?
Possible Buzz? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life.
That's correct.
Yay!
I would guess too.
I didn't actually know it was based on a short story.
I don't either.
I didn't know that.
This one's hard. I feel like this is like a midterm exam question. We know it more commonly as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. But what is the poem actually called?
I have the book and I'm looking at it in my head and I cannot.
I know who
Okay.
wrote it. Clement Moore wrote it.
Or, yeah.
Okay. So there's some question about that, actually. The poem is called A Visit from St. Nicholas.
Yes.
Ah,
It was first published anonymously in 1823. Authorship has been attributed. This is all according to Google, so it has to be correct, right? You
It
guys,
has to be real.
obviously.
I mean,
Fact.
just look it up.
Fact.
AI tells me that authorship has been attributed to Clement Clark Moore, who claimed authorship in 1837, but it has also been suggested that Henry Livingston Jr. may have written it.
Oh,
I feel like Jodi
Interesting.
Picoult needs to do another book. about
Exactly.
The controversy.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Exactly.
All right. Again, this is a softball straight over home plate for Peach.
oh okay.
A lot of these are. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know.
Sensing favoritism. I don't know.
Which
Me
author
too.
most
well,
famous
I mean,
for-
is it the good Patty or the bad one though that you?
Yeah. Which author most famous for a fantasy epic trilogy also has a Christmas story titled Letters from Father Christmas?
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Correct.
I
Did
have that.
anyone else know it or just didn't want to try? I wouldn't have known.
I have it. I put it out every Christmas on the coffee table.
I'm really
Alright.
surprised that I don't know the next one, but I don't.
This is
Yeah.
a hard one.
I didn't know it. Which Beatrix Potter tale features a wedding that takes place on Christmas morning?
I think there's a tailor involved. That's all I remember.
Oh, it's the mouse one.
The mouse
little
and the
Tommy-
tailor, and there's a
little
wedding.
Tommy something mouse, little Tommy.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it
anyone
has
else?
the word
For the
tailor
rest
in
of
it.
It does. Do we know where the tailor is from?
An English village.
The tailor of
The tailor of Gloucester.
Oh, the Tailor
Okay.
of Gloucester. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I can see the
Yeah, I can
illustration
see the
and
cover.
the spool of thread and the little
Yeah.
mouse.
Oh,
So who gets that point?
I think no one.
Okay.
Hey, I got
Maybe Patty.
tailor.
I think Patty gets that one. She was very close immediately with the tailor.
Yeah, that's all I remember though.
All I remember is Peter Rabbit and my little green box of mini books.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jemima
lined up.
Puddle Duck is in that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna, if I was just guessing, I was gonna say Jemima Puddle Duck because I knew it wasn't
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit. Yeah.
He was a confirmed bachelor, Peter.
Yeah,
Not get married.
Peter is not having a wedding.
Okay, but it does have the mouse with the spool of thread on the cover. I have
Yeah.
to figure out the mouse's name.
We'll
I
split
can't
that
take
point.
anything she's saying seriously when she looks down and all we
I
can see
know.
is a beaver.
Beaver
No,
teeth.
I don't need the point. This is just for my own intellectual curiosity.
I just mean like all the sound in my ears shuts off because I'm just like there's. a
We're
beaver
looking.
on the screen.
We're
It's
looking
just a-
Bucky the Beaver straight in the eye right
Yeah,
now.
it's hard for me to imagine that Bucky the Beaver has intellectual curiosity. Just saying.
Well,
It's
he gets more
incongruent.
intellectually curious after eating all the maple candy.
Okay.
All right. In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what present does Father Christmas give to Lucy?
I know. Does anybody else know?
No, nobody else knows it but you.
All I can think of is Turkish
He
delight.
gives her
I
like
feel
a potion and a dagger.
okay, so it's not
Exactly.
Turkish delight.
No Turkish delight.
That's the White Witch. The White Witch gives Edmund Turkish delight.
I was gonna guess beaver nuggets, so I'm
No.
just
I was going to guess fruitcake, Claxton fruitcake.
Yeah.
Is that right though? Is that
Yes.
Yep,
It's like
that's
online,
correct.
it said a vial of magical life-saving cordial.
right? Oh, I didn't know it was a cordial. Okay.
It just said, yeah, that's yeah, but a potion. It is just a potion, right?
Yeah.
That fits.
All right, last
He
one.
uses it in the last battle to heal Peter. Anyway,
Nice.
go on.
Nice. Trivia upon trivia. All right, last
cat
one.
is Simpkin. I still can't find the mouse.
I know the next one.
I feel like everyone will know this one. The movie Christmas with the Cranks was based on a novel by which American novelist?
But John Grisham,
And what was the name of the novel?
Skipping Christmas.
Skipping Christmas.
All
I did
right.
not know that.
Okay, I have a bonus question for y'all.
I don't know
Okay.
why they changed the title. I think Skipping Christmas is a far
Yeah,
better
I thought it
title.
was better too. Okay. All right, y'all. Who knows the name of the Grinch's reindeer?
Max.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
Not as hard as I thought it was.
I didn't know.
I watched
And
that
what-
one.
It's a softball, maybe, but what is Dr. Seuss's real name?
I don't know.
I know that one.
Yeah, that's
Theodore Geisel.
Theodore.
Theodore
Geisel.
Geisel.
Yes.
I did not know that.
I know
Who
it.
on the screen interviewed him for the newspaper?
Mary Kay.
Kathy. Sorry, I don't know why Patty.
Known at that time,
I
as
have
the
to
name
meet.
Happy Hogan Trophy.
Well, and he
Correct.
wrote, so here's a fun fact. So he not only, you know this, but and the reason that I remember his name is because we have a bunch of his books that he wrote under Theo Lustig. So he switched his last name around and he wrote some under Dr. Seuss and some under Theo Lustig.
I
Oh,
didn't
that's
know
interesting.
that. Just
Again,
think of the ways in which we are enriching people's
mean-
intellectual
Yes.
banks.
Correct.
Yes.
really. Major deposits.
Major gold, man. Bitcoin, gold. We're just
Loading it up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give
Okay.
out the search for the mouse name. Maybe he didn't have a name, but Simpkin is the cat.
I thought it was what you said before, like Tom or
Tommy
it was like-
Tittlemouse.
That's what I thought, but I don't think that it must be in a different one.
I have to go look it up.
I can't find it on the Googles.
So, Meg, what's next?
I think we're heading into a lightning round, Ron.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
We
Didn't
still
pick out the
have
old
Man,
guy.
Sean, that
Doom,
is
doom,
a
doom.
oldie
It's
but
a
goodie
lightning
right
round.
there.
That
an
is
oldie but goodie
awesome.
right there. Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Is it-
close out these reindeer games with a quick lightning round. We'll zip through these so everybody can get back to their figgy pudding ASAP or their beaver nuggets, whichever one you have in front of you.
Or your
Okay.
maple
Figgy
candy.
pudding. What the heck is figgy pudding? Sounds
Uh,
nasty.
It's disgusting.
Right?
Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas cookie or sweet treat?
Uh-oh. Here comes the fudge off again.
How did you know?
I was gonna be like, well, it's my fudge. It could be Kristen's, but she never sends it to me, so I don't know. I can't.
I thought I did send it to you. Did I not send it to you? I'm positive I sent it to you last year. Did I not?
We wouldn't know unless we tasted it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to send it. Actually, I made it for Thanksgiving this year. Well, Angel Patty and Devil Patty agree that it's the best fudge they've ever had. So
Patty,
Even though Patty
And-
Angel
and
Devil Patty have never
Patty on my
actually
boob
had
and
it.
Kristy on my boob also.
I am furious at all of your sweater people right now.
Yeah,
Furious.
one of my girls in my book club makes tins of Christmas cookies and brings them every year, and she makes this Heath Bar brittle.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds good.
That sounds
Absolutely
great. Yeah.
delicious.
I like those
Yeah.
little, I guess they're like shortbread, like almond balls, and they roll them in powdered sugar. Do you know what those?
Those are
Yes,
Those
those
things
are
Yeah.
great.
good.
Mine
Like
is
Swedish
just
wedding
straight
cookies.
up shortbread. Just straight
Yeah.
up shortbread. And I remember one time I visited Cleveland and Ron made it with like a lemon thing on top.
Oh, yeah,
But,
yeah.
Um,
Gluten free, too.
All right, I'm
yeah,
expecting that in the mail along with the fudges.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
How about you, Ron?
So a few years ago, I found this recipe from Otto Lengi that makes this. It's called a fridge cake,
Oh.
and it's a broken up English biscuits with pistachios and all three kinds of chocolate, and it's just like the best ever. And it reminds me of both Kristy and Kristen's fudge.
Thank you, Ron. That was very
Very smooth.
Very
Yes.
diplomatic. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's everybody's favorite holiday cocktail?
I know it's gross to everybody else, but I really do love eggnog.
Yeah. I actually do too.
My
Do
son
you?
loves
I've never
eggnog.
had it.
Oh, you've never had eggnog? That
I
seems
don't think
crazy.
So good. It's like drinking a milkshake that's been spiked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would like
eggnog's
that.
great, and mulled wine. I like warm mulled wine. as well.
I make this frozen concoction called Red Rooster.
Oh yeah,
and it's frozen cranberry juice, frozen lemonade, and orange juice, and vodka, and you freeze it and make it a slush, and then you mix it with ginger ale or Sprite, and it's quite delightful.
Low sugar
Sounds
for
yummy. Yeah, low sugar.
sure. That's like 7 juices.
What
plus
about
a
yours,
soda.
Meg?
One of my besties makes homemade Baileys every year, and it's delish.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's decadent. It's like thick. Oh, it's really good. And then we make poinsettia cocktails every year, which is vodka, cranberry, topped with champagne with a big squeeze of fresh orange.
Nice.
Yum.
It's delish.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Sounds
amazing.
delicious.
But
Really
Ron's
good.
gonna have
It's a sneaky creeper. It tastes so good and refreshing, but that's a lot
That's
of
like the
people.
Red
out.
Rooster.
Yeah.
It's like a slushy a Slurpee that gets you in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it should be called.
All right, Ron, you need to answer being the cocktail curator.
Well, it's not really a holiday drink, but there's nothing for me that says the holidays like a really great Negroni
Oh yeah, I love
with-
Negronis.
with all your favorites, favorite
Yep.
gin, favorite vermouth, and it's so good.
Bitters. And what
Yeah.
was yours, Kristy? Did you say?
I didn't say, I'm just so boring. I'm just like champagne or champagne. And like, okay, I'm just, I don't, if I'm going to drink, I just want it to be exactly what I want. And that's what I want. So
That's valid.
I
Valid
get it.
answer.
Valid.
Solid answer.
You need to get your Christmas wish on Christmas Day. So
Yes. Okay. What's the best gift you ever received?
I can do that one.
Start.
I have
Go
a good
ahead.
answer. So my grandmother passed away when I was 3. And then the Christmas when I was 10, there was a present from her under the tree, like with a card and her handwriting and like all of these things. I've told you all this before, but she like wrapped up her pearls for me before she died and
That's
told my uncle to give them
amazing.
to me like when I was old enough to appreciate them. So
Oh,
was
that's so sweet.
Pretty
I love
amazing.
that story.
I think you topped us all there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else?
I know this is dorky, but Megan.
Oh,
She was,
Right. It was
technically
Christmas Day.
born on New Year's Eve,
Mhm.
but that was my whole holiday was. Is that a contraction?
Oh,
No.
I love
Is
that.
that so she was my best friend.
Oh, that's
And
really
our Meg is a Christmas baby.
Yeah,
so
Meg's a
my
Christmas
mom,
baby.
my mom always answers that too, Patty. Because I was
Does
born
she? Okay.
today.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Best
We
one
should
ever.
all answer that too.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Meg.
Meg, our best Christmas gift.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys, happy birthday, Meg. It is, yeah.
Oh yeah. I was major
I
kid.
remember when I was a teenager, about 15 or 16, moms always did all the Christmas shopping. But one year, my dad, for whatever reason, decided he would buy Christmas gifts for my sisters and me. And he bought us each. He went to a jewelry store in downtown St. Pete. I think they must have sold vintage jewelry. And he gave us each different gold lockets.
Oh, I
Nice.
love that.
Yeah. And I don't know what made him buy Christmas gifts that year because that was my
Wow.
mom's job. But he did. And it was just the sweetest thing.
Oh, I love
Aw.
that.
That's
So
neat. Do you still
sweet.
have it?
I do have it. I don't ever wear it,
Oh.
but I have it.
But that's so sweet. I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
I think last year I answered this question by talking about a childhood gift I received. But I was just thinking the other day about how my husband and I, Jason and I, had our first date like 2 weeks before Christmas, less than 2 weeks before Christmas back in 2011. And instead of bringing me flowers or something like that for the first date, he brought one of those little miniature Christmas trees made out of a rosemary plant. So every time I see one of those, like during the Christmas season, I think about how sweet that was to, to bring back. Yeah, so that was kind of a sweet. Yeah.
And I love how every time you shrug, I agree.
Patty,
Patty's like, I
We
know.
both agree that
Patty's
that's
like,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
you should see what you should see what Mary Kay and Kristy are doing, Patty. It's just,
oh, we're sea level.
This is a PG-13 episode of
I love it. So I've answered this before with other things, but this year alone, with my mom and stuff, I was thinking about things, and several years ago, my mother had apparently saved all of our little teddy bears from when we were babies, and she wrapped them in our baby blankets and gave them to us for Christmas as a gift. And I still have the cowboy blanket that I had
Oh,
as a
that's so
kid.
sweet.
It's really
That is.
sweet. And now it means more. You know what I mean? At first you kind of go like,
Yeah.
oh, why this? And over time, it means a lot more. So
Yeah.
It does.
course.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How about you, Meg?
So my grandmother on my dad's side used to give me music boxes every Christmas that were
nice.
like Christmas themed. And like, I don't think I appreciated it as a kid. I would open it and be like, of course, there's the music box, but I still have them. And, you know,
Oh,
now I'm 55 and they're in my house, and, you know,
Aw.
I display them each year. They're pretty. I mean,
that's
they have like,
nice.
because I used to play with them. Like they're not a toy. You're not supposed to play with them. But I would, you know, there's like pieces missing. Like one of them doesn't have a head. I still put them out. I just turn them strategically.
That's
But yeah, it was sweet.
that's nice.
Especially like you said, Ron, in retrospect.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, over
That's
time.
sweet.
Okay. Now we go to the judgmental section. Name a Christmas movie you hate and one you love. Kristy, Woodson, Harvey, you're up.
Okay, this is going to be an unpopular opinion.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not saying I hate it. I don't hate it. I just do not like Christmas Vacation. Like
What?
I just don't.
It's Christmas
I just-
vacation.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just not. I'm just not a fan. Like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there are
My
parts of
kids
it that
can
are
quote
funny.
every line from that movie. I swear to God.
Yep. Ditto. My boys, sometimes I'm like, what are you talking? And I'm like, oh, it's that stupid
Yeah.
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not my favorite. But God, there's so many that I love.
Same. I don't think I
But
can
I'm
even
gonna
think of any.
I'm gonna give a not classic answer, and y'all are gonna laugh at me so hard. So an every year rewatch for me now, and I can't even remember the title of it, but it's the movie with Kristin Davis, and her husband breaks up with her before the holidays, and she goes to Christmas and takes care of the elephants. What on the name of it? Y'all are so cute.
I literally don't know what you're talking about. And
I don't know.
Okay.
and your
Y'all-
buck mask
I
is
know you
hiding
don't. It's
the
like
words.
it's like a newer movie. It's like 3 years old, but you guys have to watch it.
Okay.
Well, you'll have to Google it while we're doing this, and then you can tell us what it is.
Right,
Sorry.
right.
Wait, is Kristin Davis?
Holiday in the Wild.
Oh,
Holiday in the Wild. It's
It's
so
never
cute. I
seen
watch
it.
it every year.
Never
She's
she's
seen
from
it.
Sex and the City? Is that
Yeah.
what?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's with Rob
Charlotte.
Lowe and Kristin Davis, and it's adorable.
Oh, I have
Aw,
to check it
I
out.
like
I'm always
Rob
looking
Lowe.
for a new
It's on
one.
Netflix. It's adorable.
I like watching those movies when I'm rapping, so that goes on the list.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Rapping in the way that like a hairy chested like llama wearing.
Yeah.
Like
Just be careful you don't like let any loose chest hairs fall into your scotch tape.
you know what a rapper I am.
Well, this might be unpopular, but I hate It's a Wonderful Life. What
I
is
do
that
too.
Oh,
festive
really?
movie?
I don't like it.
Everyone's
Oh, I
drunk.
love that movie.
I don't like it.
it.
No.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
No, I like
I
it.
watched it
But I
last
like
year
it.
to be like, what's the fuss about? Let me try again. And Dave was like passing through. He goes, how is this even a Christmas movie?
Oh, it's so
Every
I like
time a bell rings, an angel gets to the
Yeah,
throne.
that's sweet. Okay, I'll give it that.
It swings. It swings.
But what's your
So-
favorite?
I don't know. There's too many to name. I love so many, but we watch Elf every year when we decorate the tree. It's just like a tradition. I never miss Love Actually every Christmas.
Love
I
it.
Love Actually.
Love.
Yeah.
I don't like a Love Actually.
don't
I'm
like
still-
it.
I'm still pissed off at
Oh.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman for buying that piece of jewelry
The
for the
necklace.
office hoe.
Yeah.
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 My favorite recent meme was I saw a guy who posted, welcome the time of year when every husband gets stared down by his wife, to pay back for what Alan Rickman did to Emma Thompson.
Yeah.
I think you shared that. I think I saw it on your.
Yeah, it's cute.
Mhm.
I don't
I
know.
think
The Holiday is
Misty-
another favorite. Who loves The Holiday? With
I love The Holiday.
Joe?
That was my answer. I love the holiday.
Jack Black is the most unlikely love interest ever.
So
It
good.
works.
He's
I just
so
love
good. He's so cute. Like it's just
Yeah.
so good. Everything about that movie is fantastic.
Yeah, it is really
It's
cute.
because
There
it's
isn't
Nancy
one I
Myers, right?
hate,
Isn't
or
it
one I
Yes.
think, yeah.
Because it's a Nancy
Right.
Myers movie.
Just
Yeah.
beautiful to look at.
It is
Yeah.
good.
Everything she touches is beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
The house is not real, you guys. That devastates.
Yes, I saw that.
So sad.
My favorite is a classic. I used to have it like a what was it? What were the tapes that you put in the
VHS?
Yeah, I had a VHS tape of White Christmas.
Oh,
nice.
yeah. That's
And I
nice.
actually have a copy of Rosemary Clooney's Mrs. Santa dress from the finale of the movie.
I would like to.
I watched it
nice.
last year because of you. I'd never
You're
seen
gonna
it.
wear it, right? We want to see.
I've worn it before. I wear it to Christmas book signings. I'll probably wear it.
Oh.
I have a signing Sunday, which, this is I've worn it to book signings.
I have a signing at RDU next week. Do you think I should wear this? Or
Yes.
Yes.
You should wear that everywhere.
Unequivocal.
I would
And I
say
feel
that
like-
go on tour with that.
Well, and I feel like getting through like airport security in this would I would
no
not raise
problem.
any eyebrows.
No problem at all. Yeah.
They'd be laughing, so they'll let you through.
Love this.
Yeah,
Kristin, what's your favorite?
get away with anything in that outfit.
I can't think of one I hate, but my favorite is this obscure movie you've probably never seen called The Night They Saved Christmas. It was
Oh, yeah.
I watched it
Yeah.
because of you. It's so good.
It's good. I mean, it's dated, but it's like
I gotta watch it. I'm gonna cue it up.
It's the real Santa Claus. Like that is it's everything. I love that movie.
Yeah.
The Night They Saved
No,
Christmas.
totally. It's
That's
great.
so
Watched
fun.
it because of you. Thank you for that.
And every year, I think I wish I dressed more like Jacqueline Smith. Like she looks so pretty and so like her winter wardrobe is so glamorous. Like
Yeah, Orlando's not big on winter outfits.
No, and let's just face the fact that I don't really look like Jacqueline Smith either. So it struck out on 2 counts
Two
there.
strikes. 2 strikes on that.
Ron, do you have a
when I don't
favorite?
look like Jacqueline Smith.
My favorite, which is cringy a little bit, is not White Christmas, the one that came before it,
Holiday Inn?
Holiday Inn. I just love that movie, minus the racist parts.
Yeah.
Every year.
I'm a little disappointed that nobody said their favorite Christmas movie was Merry and Bright, the Hallmark movie that was kind of made.
Yes.
Yes.
That's mine.
Um,
That's mine. That's mine.
Okay, great.
Yes,
So-
we all
Can you
dropped
tell
the
me
ball.
who's
We
in
all
it?
love it.
I blame Devil Patty. Filling
Who's
the
in
double
it?
I am just in so much trouble today.
Who's in it? I don't even remember. I watched it, obviously, but
I did
who was
too.
in it?
It's one of the Hallmark Christmas movie queens is in it.
Oh, like Lacey Chabert or one of them?
No, the other one.
She can't remember.
You don't know who's in your movie.
Don't ask
I've
the
never
question.
seen that one.
Listen on us when you don't even know who's in your movie.
Oh, is it Kirk Cameron's sister? Isn't she in a lot of them?
I think it might be. Yeah.
Candace
Cameron
Cameron
Bure. Cameron Bure.
Yeah, might be her.
Might be. I don't know.
Yeah. So here's
Merry
a fun
and
fact.
Bright,
I
Hallmark.
was going over these last night, and Jeff said, "I dare you to say Merry and Bright is your
Nope,
movie
it was
you
Jodie
hate."
Sweetin and Andrew
Gonna
Wood.
start a fight.
I think it was.
I'm
Kristin
startled that
Harmel.
Jeff knew the provenance of that.
Proud.
I made him watch it.
Mary
Jodie
Kay.
Sweetin. Oh, Sean says it's Jodie Sweetin.
I just said it's Jodie Sweetin
Oh.
and Andrew.
No, it was
That's better.
Stephanie, not DJ. We were close though.
Yeah.
Close.
Excellent
Not
behind the scenes work, Sean.
It was a family matter. I mean,
Maybe I'll make everybody put on their Christmas PJs again this year and rewatch it.
I
You
like
should.
it.
I would.
You know,
I
I
did.
think next year's Christmas show we have to resurrect those Christmas pajamas that we all had
Yeah.
from last year.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
I still
right.
have 'em.
Yes. Yeah,
I
that's
still
what
have
I
'em.
Because we were down a man when we did our little photo shoot.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was bad. I don't even want to revisit that.
Let's not. All right, one last lightning round question. White lights are multicolored, twinkling, or static? Then we'll
White and
things.
static for me.
same.
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 I use
Okay.
white and static, but I love them all.
I do. Too.
I really like multicolored, but Tom insists on white. So that's what since he puts the lights on the tree, that's what we do.
Yeah, you
Can't argue with that.
Mhm.
I do have one tree. I have a little fake tree in the foyer, and it's got colored lights. But that was a mistake. The box said white, and that's why I bought it. But I still plug it in because we haul it out and we put it together, and it's getting plugged in because it looks terrible not plugged in. So
We
Yeah, Sean
have-
says that The Night They Saved Christmas is free on
Tubi.
Tubi.
awesome. We have an artificial tree that has white lights and multicolored lights. You can like flip through to the different settings. And if I get to it first, our tree has white lights. And if Jason gets to it first, our tree has multicolored lights.
You can just switch it.
Yeah, it's like a little button you push. Yeah, and you
great.
can do flashing or static. But
Flashing, I feel like I'm gonna have a seizure when that.
We all wore like flashing necklaces to the flotilla last week, and I was really like,
when they do that at wedding receptions, I'm like, dude.
Yeah. Yep. MK, you're the queen of vintage. Did you ever have those colored lights that were like big giant round?
Oh yeah, the big bulbs.
Like fake frosting, like supposed to look like fake snow on the outside of them.
Maybe. I mean, I've had the big bulb things that have like the metal reflectors. Look like they're a fire hazard. Which they probably are. So are we going to do the icebreaker questions or no?
I think we're running out of time. We're almost
okay. Okay.
Let's move on to the closing announcements. And there's one more question at the end for everyone to chime in on.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we just have a few more announcements before we get to one last bookish question to close out our Christmas show.
Oh, yes. So we want to remind you to follow us on Instagram and to join our Facebook group, which is more than 250,000 members strong. When you visit friendsandfiction.com, you can stay up to date about everything we have going on in this big, beautiful Friends and Fiction world.
And while you're on our website, you can sign up for Friends and Fiction Endless Stories on Substack, which is chock full of bonus content.
We have, drumroll, unveiled our winter season guest lineup, and it is spectacular. It is colored lights. It is, Winnie is so impressed by our winter spectacular. So while you're online, be sure to visit the Friends and Fiction shop on bookshop.org, where you can view all the January to March guests in one beautiful list. And you can fully stock your winter TBR pile at a discount, all while supporting our show, our guests, and indie bookstores nationwide. Friends and Fiction shop on bookshop.org.
All right. One more book theme question for the four of you before we issue an official Friends and Fiction goodbye to 2024. And you can't name your own books, although they are on all of the tops of our list. Which forthcoming books are you most looking forward to that are coming out in 2025? Again, the givens are The Story She Left Behind by Patti, Callahan, Henry, coming March 17th.
Mm-hmm. Which I have read and loved, and so has Kristin.
Yes, same.
Beach House.
Kristin, I don't want to mention that I have somehow not received a copy of The Stolen Life of Colette Marceau.
I haven't gotten ARCs yet. We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't have them yet.
So
they're supposed to be coming in any day. So.
Also, Beach House Rules by Kristin Woodson Harvey.
I guess I don't have them, and my book comes out before yours, so I don't know what I'm saying. Say hello.
And The Stolen Life of Colette Marceau, June 17th.
Yep, you got it.
Harmel.
Good.
All right. But other than those three, Salt, what book are you most looking forward to in 2025?
Well, what do you think? What are you most looking forward to?
Oh,
well, this is so terrible. I cannot even think of like what's coming out that I'm excited about. Like, give me like 1 second to think about it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone chime in?
I'll go because I just blurbed two that I loved. Julie Clark has a book coming out called The Ghost Writer.
Can't wait to read that.
It's terrific. And then Annabelle Monaghan has an adorable rom-com called It's a Love Story. And that's coming out too. And it's just so cute. She really has a great touch with rom-com.
I thought of several.
Okay. That's great. I'm actually really excited about the book that is going to be our pick of the month in January, our Friends and Fiction pick of the month. It's called Call Her Freedom. You've probably seen it on the schedule, which we've announced by now, but it's a debut, and I think it's very exciting anytime there's just a strong, brave new voice in fiction. And this is so good, and it's so outside my normal experience. It's about a fictionalized version of the region of Kashmir, which is one of the most heavily militarized places on Earth. And it follows this woman from the time she's 8 years old until the time she's in her 50s. So it's just like this multi-generational epic, and it's powerful and beautiful and just takes you someplace that probably most of us have never been. And I'm so excited to talk to the author on our live show in January.
Awesome. I am really excited about our friend Colleen Oakley's book, even though I haven't read it yet.
Oh, good. So
Dan
good.
and Shay at the End of the World. I'm saving it for the holiday to read in between Christmas and New Year's. I'm really excited about that. The other book I'm really excited about that I haven't read yet is Sirens by Amelia Hart, because I loved Wayward, and she has this really magical voice. She reminds me a little bit of Sarah Addison Allen, and I'm really excited about her new one. Anything with mythology and the sirens. So, and I just blurbed a book that comes out in the new year called The Book of Lost Hours, and it's a debut.
Sounds good.
There's one that's not on our schedule for winter, but we have to do something with her, I think. Christina Clancy has a new book coming out, and it's called The Snowbirds. Have you guys seen the jacket? It's gorgeous. She lives in Wisconsin in the winter, but in Palm Springs, Kathy, remember we had
we had dinner with her.
And don't you share an editor? I feel like she's also a Jen Enderlin.
Oh, I don't. Maybe, yeah.
I think she is.
Yeah.
Anyway, it just looks delicious. It's called The Snowbirds, and it's pretty. And I think you could name anybody on our winter lineup. I mean, Fiona, who we're having, the very first show of the year.
Yeah.
It's chock full.
Yep.
Ron, you have something in mind? You always have your ear to the ground.
You're on mute, love. Ron, you're on mute.
Ron, you're on mute.
Such is my life.
No. We've only been at this 5 years.
You know, right? Okay, so I just got in the mail a copy from Amy Einhorn, who represents Chris Whitaker. It's this book called Lucky Night, and it's the premise is amazing. It's a couple who has like a monthly affair, kind of like that movie, but whatever, same time next year. But this time they're in a hotel room and the alarms start to go off and there's a fire that's about to brew. So they have to kind of face their life and each other and all of the things that they've done to other people. And it just sounds so cool. And I can't wait to read it. Yeah. Great.
Okay. It wasn't that I didn't have an answer. I just had so many. Okay. So one that I'm really excited about, this is a debut from a long time blog friend of mine named Jennifer O'Brien. And she has a beautiful website and Instagram called City Farmhouse. And she has a debut coming out called House in Bloom. And she's been working on it for a few years. So I'm really excited for her about that. And then Joy Calloway has a new one coming out that she's comparing to Heart of Dixie, which makes me so excited, called Sting Me Home to Carolina. And it's supposed to be really funny and fun. And
it is. I read it.
Oh, you have? I'm so jealous. I haven't read it yet. So I'm really excited about that one. But I mean, it's going to be a great year for reading. We have so many 2025 books that have already come in that just look incredible.
Yeah,
incredible. I'm excited for Scott Turow. Did everybody watch the new Presumed Innocent, like the new production of it that was on Netflix or whatever with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Not yet.
Well, after it was good, but they changed the ending. From the original movie.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway, in January, and I'm thrilled that we get to have him on the show.
Yeah.
He has Presumed Guilty coming after all these years.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And you know what else is coming? I'm actually reading it right now. David Baldacci has written a World War II book that comes out in April.
Oh.
So it's really good. I'm really enjoying it so far.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah. It's an exciting one.
Oh, and Pam Jenoff, can't forget her. That book
of course.
Fab.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Gorgeous special edition and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. So pretty. Oh, yeah, the Barnes and Noble one. Is Sal bothering y'all? He just
no.
He's been so patient, just lying here looking at me for the whole show.
Because you look like a chew toy.
Yeah, I do.
Is that wonders where the squeaky part is on you?
Is it Bucky the Beaver?
Where's the squeaky thing I got to get out of her? All right, you guys.
Okay.
What a year. What a holiday.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's been so fun. Remember, everybody, that our winter 2025 season kicks off on New Year's Day with Kristin and Patti interviewing our friend Fiona Davis about her new novel, The Stolen Queen.
Yeah, you know, you'll have to watch that in between watching Georgia in the Sugar Bowl.
Right.
You won't be watching Auburn doing anything.
No.
But thankfully, you also won't be watching Alabama do anything.
True that. True that.
That is a balm to my soul.
I actually appreciate that greatly as well.
It's a Christmas gift to us all.
Yeah,
That's right. I'll be rocking my lucky socks again. Anyway, thank you everybody out there for being with us for this special Christmas episode, our Friends in Fiction office party. We wish all of you the happiest of holidays and a peaceful, healthy new year full of great reads. We'll see you in the new year. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy Hanukkah.
Christmas.
See you next year.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. You can join us every week on Facebook or YouTube, where our live show airs on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, subscribe to our podcast and follow us on Instagram. We're so glad you're